Okay, hello, welcome, Visual Communications. Um, in this video, I want to go over some really basic stuff to get you identifying where things are, um, and just a quick intro of how the trimester is going to go. So you're already probably on the homepage of Visual Communications. That's how you found it, or how you found this video. So contact information, good. Some of this is going to be more filled out when you actually are here, but announcements, there will probably be an announcement. It'll probably be this video. And beneath that, you have what we're doing each week. I tend to cluster things by, for Vis Com, 1 or 2 week groups. So the daily agenda might not change so much, but the due today will be really important because in almost all of our projects, there's multiple components, whether it's sketches, rough draft, planning, final plan, digitization. All of those would be separate due dates within a single project. So this will be somewhere that you want to check frequently, mostly for making sure you're staying track with the due dates as they come up. The majority of the content for this class, though, is going to be under modules. Let's go there. And most of it is not up yet. So it's basically broken down into projects. So we have our Principles of Design project, a Times New Roman font project, vector images, typography, and layout design. And while that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projects, again, each one has multiple components to it. However, you're still probably going to see a format kind of like this. A page with resources, and then one or maybe more than one assignments, depending on how many different steps there are to it. So the demos. Again, there will be more here, but usually there will be videos and possibly examples and things like that. It just kind of depends on the project. Most of the videos will be puzzles, which require you to make an account. So it's very quick and easy, but the advantage for me is I can ask questions throughout the puzzle to check in on your understanding. Those questions are then graded by Edpuzzle and exported as grades. So don't skip over examples, don't skip over videos because they're a part of a grade as well. Now, if we go back, the assignment itself, so for Principles of Design, you can see how many points. Almost all of our projects are going to be file uploads, and almost always they're going to either be JPEGs or PDFs that we'll be uploading. There might be some additional instructions on which is preferred and if there's additional comments needed, but that is basically how the class is going to run. There is kind of a combination and an evolution for each of the projects between analog and digital media. So we might start pulling up a bunch of digital reference images and examples and things that we like. Then we might sketch out some of those ideas of our own in our sketchbook. And then we might do some refinements of that. And then from there, maybe we scan that analog drawing and then trace over it digitally. Or maybe we just start digitally from scratch trying to replicate that. So this first project, Principles of Design, for example, half of it's cut paper, half of it's done in Adobe Illustrator. Hopefully everything goes to plan with the school year and we have access to all the software and equipment we need. But that's the general layout. My thought is that I want to give you guys general basic skills to do design work. And from there, anything you do, whether it be a poster you make, a presentation you're doing, whether you're doing actual design work for a website or a publication like the yearbook or lantern, you've got all the fundamental design skills that you need to expand. There's a lot more that you can learn, whether it be with typography, a lot more you can learn with design. And we have other classes at Westfield that can help with those. but this is really going to be just a quick survey. I mean, you saw there's only 5 projects, but those projects build on each other and they ultimately interact, so that, shoot, by the end of the class, you could jump into yearbook design work without any problem. At least that's the hope. Anything else you need to know? Well, I will put in the, let's see, there's going to be a getting started kind of link, and you'll see it when you go to the modules. A couple other things, far as we're going to have a Google Drive folder in case we need to submit digital files that aren't JPEGs or PDFs. But other than that, it's really going to be a pretty straightforward class, I hope, and one that you get a lot of and enjoy. Great, thanks.